नमस्कार दोस्तों और जय हिंद। आप सभी को स्वागत है इन माय चैनल 1971 वॉर बुक सीरीज। इस देश ने इतना वीर पैदा किया है कि इनके बारे में बताते बताते पूरा एक जिंदगी खत्म हो सकता है। हाँ, आज हम एक ऐसे अनसंग हीरो के बारे में बात करेंगे who served in the 1971 war on the Western Front। भारतीय फौज के EME इलेक्ट्रिकल मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर्स में एक मेजर थे, कमांडिंग दी 236 फील्ड वर्कशॉप, और जिन्होंने सिख रेजिमेंट के साथ पुंछ को डिफेंड किया था अगेंस्ट द पाकिस्तानी इन्वेडर्स ऑन द वेस्टर्न फ्रंट, जिन्होंने इन द रैंक ऑफ अ ब्रिगेडियर हैड सर्व्ड इन द प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ अ विलेज नियर द्रुगमुल्ला इन कश्मीर, एक गांव को बचा लिया था फ्रॉम बीइंग कंप्लीटली बर्न्ड, और जो इंजीनियर बनके भी कमांडो बन गए थे इन द इंडियन आर्म्ड फोर्सेस। आपको पता है कि EME के ऑफिसर्स और जवान कमांडोज नहीं बनते, लेकिन दिस मैन हैड बीन अ कमांडो and had served in the Eastern Command as well as a Major General। तो आइए आज बात करते हैं directly with Major General BS Neelkanthappa, one of the saviors of Poonch।
Could you tell us a bit more about you joining the war, and before joining the war, what were you doing and how did you actually join the armed forces? Could you tell us about that, sir?
Well, I was in my final year engineering in 1963 in my college, and in the month of April, our exam was due at the end of April.
Okay.
In the beginning of April, a team of army officers from army headquarters came to our college and addressed us and offered that they have introduced a new scheme called University Entry Scheme, in which the officers of final year and pre-final year will be selected and they will be given pay from the same date of selection.
Okay.
So I also volunteered and they did a preliminary selection immediately on the same day, and I was selected. I finished my exam and then I went home, and during my summer vacation they called me for service selection board at Bangalore, and I went for service selection board center and I was selected there.
Okay.
And then I got selected in the medical also, they cleared me. I went back home, and the moment the results came, I took my marks card and sent it to Army headquarters. They called me immediately to join Indian Military Academy, Dehradun on 25th of July, 1963. So I went and joined on 25th July 1963 for training, and I was commissioned on 9th February 1964.
Okay.
As a lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Okay. From there, 3.5 months of Vivo course at Baroda. From Baroda, I was posted to Sikkim to a one task force workshop, EME, a unit which is located to give EME support to the border roads units which are constructing the roads. I was initially located at near Kalimpong, a place called Algara, and from there then subsequently I was sent to Gangtok, and then I was sent to Lumthu, which is next to Nathula. I spent all this time, some time there, and while I was there in end of March, in the beginning of April, there was a initial clash between India and Pakistan in the Run of Kutch area. So there the para brigade was deployed there with an independent field workshop there. So they needed some EME officers, so they immediately I was sent to.
So this was which para brigade, sir?
50 para brigade.
50 para brigade. Okay.
Yeah. And its workshop was 2 para independent field workshop, and I was sent to 2 para independent field workshop, and I joined them in Run of Kutch, right in the forward area.
Okay. So in 60
and I was there
you were a captain, right, sir?
Yes, I was a captain.
Okay.
Okay, I was there for a month nearly, and when the ceasefire declared, initial after that, April, May 65, I was sent back to my unit.
Okay.
My unit, which was in Sikkim, in the meantime, in that 1 month, moved to Mizoram.
Okay.
So I, from Run of Kutch, I went to Mizoram, joined the unit in near Aizawl, and then subsequently I was posted in a place called Sarchip, spent some time in Lungli also.
Okay.
From that unit, I was posted to, in January 1990, 1966, I was posted to AC School Bareilly
Okay.
as an instructor. I spent 3 years in the AC School Bareilly as an instructor
Okay.
from January 66 to December 68.
Okay.
January 69, I was promoted as a major and I was sent to 11th EME Battalion, just 611 EME Battalion located at Ahmedabad.
Okay.
And this division was preparing for their operations in the deserts in Barmer.
Barmer.
So we used to go frequently to Barmer Desert and practice ourselves to maneuver our vehicles in sand dunes and deployment, camouflage, concealment, and all those things. And by mid of 71, then again I was posted out from that unit. I was sent to Kashmir in 25 Div at Rajouri.
Rajouri.
625 EME Battalion was there in Rajouri and that 25 Division.
Okay.
Now, while I was there, nearly about 3-4 months, then I was sent to Poonch to command field workshop, 236 field workshop, which is located at Poonch.
So you
In
are
November-
I mean Lieutenant Colonel by now.
No.
Major.
The field workshop was commanded by a major only.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So I was sent there to command that workshop and I was the officer commanding of that field workshop, 236 field workshop.
Okay.
In the end of November, 24th or 25th of November, I went there to Poonch and when after going there, I went to all the pickets located in Poonch, nearby, forward pickets of the infantry right across the border line, visited them, came back and then settled down in that unit.
Okay.
On 3rd of December, our workshop was entirely moved from the permanent location. We were deployed in the operation location because of the imminent war. The workshop was located inside a nala and all the troops, everyone was in a bunkers. So the entire troops were located inside the bunkers, in the bunkers. And we used to come out and people used to work for repairing vehicles and everything. And till 3rd December evening 8 o'clock there were no problems. There was nothing.
Okay.
And at 8 o'clock I was sitting outside my bunker along with my officers. Then suddenly we heard the sound of whistling sound and a series of blasts. So that was the artillery shells which was falling near our workshop and ahead of us and behind us and in our area.
Pakistani artillery.
Artillery shells. So we got into, every one of us got into our bunkers to see that we are not endangered. Then this shelling carried on, then I realized that there was a massive attack on the top of the Poonch. There was a Sikh Regiment company was there.
Okay.
The Pakistanis launched a massive brigade attack. So
Brigade attacks.
we are watching from there that lot of this paraglades, you fire the small parachute which lights up the battlefield. We could see from there that the Sikh were lighting up the battlefield and then we could hear the sounds of continuous firing was going on and it carried on. And by about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, then we heard, I found an officer who landed up in my unit. He had done training with me in the commando course earlier.
Okay. Commando.
I had done commando course in 1968 while I was in the AC School Bareilly. That officer also had done course. Then when I asked him, how have you landed up here? He was actually located in a small picket called Kanpur, which is at 9,000 feet above sea level,
Okay.
which was behind the main Sikh company which was being attacked. So the Pakistanis had infiltrated, come and captured the picket that time. So he ran away from there when it was captured and he had come down straight to my field workshop. That is how I realized that our Kanpur picket had been captured. Okay. Then
what's his name, sir?
I just forgotten actually, unfortunately.
Okay, okay,
He was there with me. I remember earlier long. It's too much of a time now.
okay.
He was an officer who had done commando course with me earlier. That's how I knew it.
Okay.
Anyway, that the entire is small picket which was there was captured. People, some of them were killed, some of them ran away from there, and that was the status on. But the Pakistani troops could not capture that Poonch company there chasing.
Okay.
Whole night they suffered nearly about more than 400 casualties were there.
Pakistani side, 400 casualties.
Yes, yes. They
Wonderful.
were sort of massacred nicely, and that officer was there. One this thing, the officer who was there in the Poonch, he was the company commander. He was Padda, Major Padda.
Major Padda.
Major Padda was the one. He is from Sikh regiment, and he was very good. He went around his bunkers, all bunkers. He kept on encouraging his troops. They kept on killing people. They didn't lose heart. Despite massive attack, I mean, company is only about 100 people,
Okay.
but they sustained. Okay, and they carried on. It carried on. They tried the whole night. They tried. They couldn't do anything. Then there was a little bit of a lull, but on fourth again, they tried to, what has happened was, in the night, on third night, from the Pakistan, they declared that they have captured Poonch, thinking that one battalion had infiltrated and they thought they would be able to. So to demoralize, they had declared, but they could not capture it. What happened on fourth? Now this battalion was inside the India, near the border, and they could not. The other attacks also, living upon that, they attacked on the other side. Another battalion was there. There also the attack on Putria was there on small picket captain. There, what happened when they attacked the battalion attack on a small platoon?
Okay.
During shelling, their Pakistani commanding officer died.
Okay.
In that confusion, what happened was half the picket had been lost our picket, but their troops got demoralized, and then by the time the sunlight came up in the morning, so they ran away, and whosoever was there, they were killed, and they could not capture that. Then along with that, one more picket was there, that also they attacked, they could not succeed. So in the bargain, on 4th by daylight, nothing on the border could they capture, whereas the one battalion had infiltrated inside, they had captured only one picket, Khanpir, I told you, which was at 9,000 feet. That was the status. Okay. Subsequently, what happened was, on 4th, they tried a feeble attack. 4th night again they tried, they could not. In the meantime, from our side, reinforcements came. They wanted to launch a attack to throw the battalion which had infiltrated. Before we could launch that attack on them, then they realized that they could not link up. They quietly extricated themselves and exfiltrated from the border, and they went back to Pakistan.
Okay.
Okay. And after 4th night, still on 5th they tried to put up a feeble attack on the Poonch picket. They could not. And during this 4th, when they were attacking and all, we suffered casualties in my unit because I was there next to my this thing for a short while. I had come out. So suddenly the shelling started, and we all fell down. Straight away take to the ground to avoid
Being killed.
getting killed or injured. But unfortunately, two chaps were killed immediately there. One more chap was very badly injured, right next to my hangar. He was very close to me. And for 2 minutes, there was a dead silence, absolutely silence. And that chap was groaning around. When the shelling stopped, when there was for a short while, then I got up and I went to him. He had very bad injuries of his leg was broken, hand was broken. Then one more person, only one of my jawans came up. All of them are still scared of getting up from the ground. I pulled my jeep. Both of us lifted him, put him in my jeep, and I took him to the our hospital area.
Hospital. Okay.
All not a hospital. It was a medical aid was there in the Poonch. So I drove despite the shelling was going on, and we took him there, but unfortunately he could not survive later.
Okay.
Then I came back. So that made my troops to feel that here is a commanding officer who is worried about their troops. They developed a lot of confidence in me. And as far as my troops are concerned, I told them, in case if anyone comes, you will have to see that the bloody enemy is dead. And if you, so that kind of a confidence people had developed. So despite off and on the shelling was carrying on, third night and fourth daytime, fourth night, fifth daytime, fifth night. Then there is a lull after fifth. Till that time we were in this thing. So totally we lost about 4 chaps in my unit because of the shelling and all. And some injured, not very seriously, but casualties were 4. I was lucky to survive, right, though I was next to it. And then they put there was nothing they could do. And in that 25 division, there were 3 brigades. One was the 93 brigade, which is located in Poonch. There is another brigade, 120 brigade, they were in Blippergali top. Then there is a 80 brigade, which is located in Naushara.
Oh, sure.
These are the 3 brigades. Out of 3 brigades, Poonch not only retaliated this attack completely, and they also captured one small brigade of Pakistanis. Okay, Nangi Teki, called Nangi Teki, I remember very clearly. Yeah, 21 Punjab was there, they were given the task, they captured Nangi Teki. The Sikh Regiment withstood the complete onslaught on their attack, and then they did not give a single inch of their land. So, before even a citations could be sent, in the meantime, the commanding officer of the Sikh Regiment was awarded Mahavir Chakra. Similarly, 21 Punjab was also awarded Mahavir Chakra.
Right.
Actually, he was located in the rear of that Padda's company. He was in the rear. But they gave him VRC. Actually, Padda deserved a Mahavir Chakra. All these things happen. You can't help. Because that time they are not waiting for the citation. Commanding officer, okay, they have declared that the Poonch has been captured, they are not being able to capture. So let us give him Mahavir Chakra. So that it gives an encouragement to the officers who are fighting in the Bangladesh there. It is a question of morale boosting this thing, that you award these things instantaneously without waiting for citations. Okay.
Right.
So this is part of the 93 Brigade operations. And 120 Brigade, they did not give up any land, but they launched one attack to capture one picket. But 14 grenadiers were there. They were launched to capture one picket, but unfortunately, that attack was foiled miserably. We suffered nearly 150 to 200 casualties. All the 4 company commanders of the grenadiers, 14 grenadiers, were either killed or injured. And it was a very bad mall that we had, because maybe the Pakistani had smelt that we were going to attack, and we could not capture anything. That was the status in the 120 Brigade in the 25 Division.
This particular of the Grenadiers, I think it was commanded by Lieutenant Colonel Indrajit Singh, right, sir?
Correct, you are right, Indrajit Singh. Indrajit Singh, you are right, I remember. That was very mauled very badly. But they were very bold and brave chaps. See, all the 4 company commanders were either killed or injured. That shows
the
that
captains were, I guess, same happened with the
majors. Yeah. And the troops also were very bold. A lot of casualties took place, but they could not capture it. That was the 120 Brigade's action. And 80 Brigade, they didn't lose anything, they didn't gain anything.
Okay.
One Brigadier Kaur was commanding that
This was, I
brigade.
guess, in the Battle of Daruchia. Daruchia, I guess.
Yeah, Daruchia was the one where grenadiers were very mauled very badly. You are right, Daruchia.
Daruchia.
Okay, so this is all what happened in 25D during 71 operations. And in fact, we were not aware of anything what was happening around before 3rd December in the East Pakistan side. We were not aware.
Right.
We only came to know later on when finally the ceasefire and surrender took place. That time we came to know.
So could
Okay.
you give us a bit more of your own personal experiences in the 71 war, sir? Like, I mean, you survived the shelling alongside
Yeah.
the Sikh Regiment. After that, what you were doing, like helping out the other troops or the entire division. I mean, with the vehicles and repairs and.
No, we used to do, for example, when we had, one anti-aircraft gun was given to us, it was there, it was manually operated, that you sit there, you can turn it around, and in one hand you, elevation, depression you could do, and you can fire it. And there was some minor defect and all. So I took one of my Halda Major to go and repair it. When I went there, then this chap was saying, sir, the enemy can see from there, because from the enemy post, they can see our workshop from there.
Okay.
Distance. He says, it is dangerous, let us not do it. We'll only take it back to down below, and then I said, nothing to do, we'll do it.
Okay.
And we had created a slit trenches next to every place, you know. If there's a shelling, immediately we used to jump into the slit trench. So when we were doing it, suddenly shelling started.
Okay.
Then both of us, we jumped into that slit trench there, next to the gun, anti-aircraft gun. When we were there, one shell fell just 2 feet across the trench, just 2 feet.
Okay.
And that chap was one Nair, Halda Major Nair, I still remember. He said, sir, I'm about to retire. He was crying and shouting at me, saying, I told you not, let us not do. I said, don't, shut up, don't worry, nothing will happen and all. And we survived that one, and nothing happened to us. But that shelling took place right next to the trench, you know. Before the thing, when the shelling started, we had jumped into the slit trench, we survived it.
Okay.
So like that, so many shelling was taking place and all. And we were, in our DC, we were following all the war drills. Like we used to send the bomb report, every shell will count, and we used to report it to the brigade headquarters, that would go there. All information, every incident during this thing, there's a thing is to be reported. Bomb report or casualty, anything and everything we were reporting then and there only. So it's all recorded. We got a war diary there in my workshop, because I have not taken any extracts of it. All the information is available even now. If you contact the 2366 from workshop, you can see the war diary. All incidents have been recorded there from my workshop.
The 16th of December, you were mostly like surviving shelling and like.
Yeah, no, but we carried on. After that also, even after the ceasefire, we carried on living in that bunker for nearly from till 72 end. We stayed in the bunker because finally till the Simla agreement took place, we couldn't take a chance. So we were all deployed permanently.
Okay.
And in fact, I had not got leave in 71. No leave. I didn't get a leave. Because by the time the leave was stopped, so in 71, only in 70 I had gone on leave, 71 no leave, only in 72 later on I went.
Okay, so did any shelling happen, I mean, after the 17th December?
Odd shelling took place here there, but they were not very extensive.
Okay.
They were not extensive.
And in 72, I mean, when you took leave after that, where was your posting? It was in the same area, sir?
In 73 I was posted out in middle of 73. Then I went to Army headquarters.
Okay.
I was posted from there to Army headquarters, EME Directorate. I was in the personal section there, where we used to execute the postings of officers, of EME officers. All EME officers posting used to be done from that particular section of the EME Directorate. 73 to 76 I was there for 3 years. And after that again I went back to Kashmir. Here now 76 I was posted again as a OC field workshop in Drugmula, which is 100 kilometers north of Srinagar. From Srinagar you go to Baramulla, from Baramulla 150 kilometers north. Now what you have is Kupwara. Nowadays we have Kupwara. It is right next to Kupwara. I was posted there for 3 years. I was there. I was looking after the brigade, maintaining the brigade of in the Tangdar and Kayamur. 2 brigades I was looking after their EME support. And I used to visit Tangdar regularly. Every month I used to make a trip to that because I had a detachment there, light 8 detachment. So I used to go and visit there. So I was there 1976 to 78 end.
So you
78.
were not a major, of course. You were.
I was a major. I was a major.
Still a
I was commanding officer.
Okay.
Still a major. 1976 to 1979. 79, middle of 79, I was posted out from there to Secunderabad,
Second.
military college, military NCEME, military college of Corps of EME. I was there in say July 69 to April 80.
Okay.
79, July 69 to this thing. What happened was then that time my younger brother was a doctor, he died.
Okay.
So I asked for a posting to Bangalore on compassionate ground. They obliged, they sent me, then I came to Bangalore in April, May 80. I settled down there. While I was in Bangalore, I got my promotion. Then from that 515 Army Base Workshop, I switched over to field work, the station workshop as a lieutenant colonel. Then I was the commanding officer of the station workshop for 3 years till 1983. From there I went to Secunderabad again for a course for 1 year. Then from there I was posted to 509 Army Base Workshop in 1984. I was there for 1 year as a lieutenant colonel Adam officer, 1984 to 85. From there again I got promotion as a full colonel. Then I went to command an EME battalion in 39 Div, which is near Dharamshala, a place called Yol Camp. And now there is a corps headquarters which has come up in that Yol Camp.
Okay.
But while I was in Yol Camp for 1 year, I was picked up by General Sundarji to function as regent.
Acha, acha.
So I was posted as in the complaints advisory board. I was a colonel, and I was worked under General Sundarji from 1988 to 90. During that time, 1 year General Sundarji was there. Later on he retired. Then Colonel V.N. Sharma, he took over the Chief of Army Staff. So I worked under Colonel V.N. Sharma. Recently I saw Colonel V.N. Sharma in the WhatsApp this thing. He is so fit now also. He is dancing.
Okay.
Colonel V.N. Sharma, he is 90 plus.
90
Because,
plus.
yeah. So he's absolutely. His brother, one brother was the Somnath Sharma, who was
That's
the
Sharma.
Paramveer Chakra,
Right, right. Paramveer Chakra.
47.
1947
And his one more
Battle of
brother,
Vietnam. Yes.
his one more brother is one Lieutenant General Sharma was in the engineers. Okay. So I served with them. From there I went on a study leave to Bangalore for 2 years. That is, after the study leave, that is 88-90. Then I got my promotion as a brigadier. I went to this thing, Guwahati. I commanded one of the as a brigadier. I was there for 1.5 years. From there I went to
As a brigadier, which unit did you command?
one advanced base workshop
Okay. Okay.
in Guwahati.
Okay.
From there I went to Delhi and, as a brigadier in W Directorate. I was DDG W Directorate. There I was for 3 years I was there, 1992 to 95 January. Then I got my promotion as a Major General. I moved to Calcutta. I was MGME Eastern Command, Calcutta. I
Okay.
spent there I spent the last tenure, 95 to 97.
In Calcutta.
97 July, 31 July I retired from there. So I had a very sort of a very good career, and I enjoyed my professional job. Got earned a very good name, so that I did a good job and all. So nothing to regret. I'm very happy that I served in the Indian Army.
That is a wonderful career, sir. And you must
Yeah,
have
yeah.
received any service medals for sure.
Yeah, no, actually, when I was in Drugmulla, while I was in Drugmulla, it so happened I was in a commanding a workshop there in Kashmir. So there was an instance of fire in the village next to my workshop in the night. So I took my whole unit and saved the complete village. Otherwise, the whole village would have got burnt. You know, in the night of the winter. So I took all my troops and we isolated that one hut all around, and then we ensured that no fire spread to other buildings and all those things. Because all of them are constructed out of wood, and the rooftop is all with the glass. So when the one building, all this glass will start flying around. So with great difficulty we stopped. We did not let it spread to any other house.
Okay.
So that was appreciated, and the corps commander had said that I should be granted. They had initiated for the Sister Seva medal that, but I got Chief of Army Staff commendation card. I was awarded for that. And subsequently, while I was in the Eastern Command, they gave me GOCNC commendation card was given to me. All medal was given
Okay.
while I was in.
That is indeed a
Yeah,
remarkable thing that you did, sir.
yeah,
Serving in 71 and even after that in the operations in
yeah,
J&K, of course.
yeah,
And retiring in the Eastern Command as a Major General.
yes, yes.
Kolkata, it's my hometown, so you must have been.
Oh, it's one of the best military station. Though I served in Delhi for 3 tenures in the army headquarters, I found that Calcutta is a much better military station. That I enjoyed my stay in the Calcutta. It's a very nice place in every manner. I found that Calcutta is a far better place and station compared to Delhi. We used to call Delhi a Durtanagar, whereas Calcutta was a wonderful place. In fact, one of the best military stations I have come across.
And even I got the pleasure to work with the engineering corps in 2021. In Calcutta itself, in the Eastern Command at Fort William. So
Yeah,
I do understand your fraternity of engineers in the armed forces. It's really wonderful, sir.
yeah.
I would like to know a bit more. One thing that you did a commando course before the
Yeah.
71 war. It was in Belgaum.
That is 68, 1968 I did.
68. It,
Actually, I was not obliged to do it. I had volunteered. In fact, EME officers are not required to do commando course. All infantry officers is compulsory.
okay.
I had volunteered and I did so well in the course. One of my roommate was an Asmatullah Shah, Captain Asmatullah Shah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he died due to exhaustion. He was an infantry officer. Whereas I was physically very fit and had gone with good stamina. And I stood first in all the speed marches actually.
Okay.
20 kilometers, 26 kilometers, 32 kilometers, 40 kilometers speed march. All speed marches, I stood first in the speed marches. In fact, I was recommended, I was graded qualified fit to be instructor.
Okay.
Either you are qualified or qualified fit to be instructor. I was graded as qualified fit to be as an instructor in the commando. I did very well in that course, commando course.
That's wonderful, sir.
Yeah.
It's a really great pleasure and honor talking to somebody from the engineers who has done a commando course, fought in the 70th
Yeah.
war, and did so much in the J&K area. So,
So
and
not many people get the opportunity. In the EME, you are never located in such environment actually. Very rare. I was lucky.
right, it's a privilege to serve in the armed forces, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
After you retired from the armed forces, what have you been engaged with, sir?
Oh, after I retired, in Ranchi, one cement factory was there, they had come to me. They had somehow come to know that I am very good. So they were after me. So they took me there. I was actually managing director of the cement factory in Ranchi, near Ranchi. There's a place called Kalari, and it is Kalari Cement Works, and this Lemo Cement Company. I was there for 3 years. 97 November I went there. I was there till 2000. I was there 3 years. I ran that this thing. After that, I had to get my daughters married and all those things. It's too far out from my home. So I went back to Bangalore. I settled down in Bangalore from that time onwards.
Okay.
I'm in Bangalore now. Something at the other activity right now. I'm still the president of our college alumni association.
Oh, okay.
Alumni association. So I am the president. So we are trying to do something for our college. Our college was earlier part of Bangalore University. Now it has been made an independent university. So we are required to do a lot of funding and all those things, which we are getting it organized. So I am into that right now. So I am busy with those activities.
Still, it's an
Something
it's
else the other I am active till now. God has been kind to have my health in reasonable condition at
right.
this age. So carrying on.
I mean, being a major in 71 and being so fit at this age, 52 years, 53 years after that war, it's still like, what I can say, you have done a lot, sir, to keep yourself in fit, I mean, in a really good condition with this physically, being this physically fit.
ठीक है. I go work out 1 hour, 1.5 hours every day in the evening. I do work out. Otherwise, you can't remain fit.
Yeah,
You don't work. So I do little bit of workout. For that reason, I am in a reasonably fit condition.
it's an extremely great honor to talk to you, General, sir. I'd love to get your stories out to the world.
Okay, I'll make a list of whatever the other things are there, and I'll speak to you.
I will,
Okay.
sir. I will, sir. And it's really
Okay.
nice talking to you. Really nice, sir.
Oh,
Such a
Okay.
spirited gentleman you are, sir.
all the best.
All
to
the
you.
best to you, sir.
Thank you.
so much.
Bye. Bye.